Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve. Penelope.
I don't even want to wait. Let's just watch it.
No, yeah, this is going to be...
We just rewatched that
end of the last one.
It got me more hyped than I was the first time, I think.
I forgot just how much I missed Levi and them.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Well, that was like my whole point. Like, and I think I slightly talked about it last episode, but like, I'll never... Obviously, I need to see Aaron's plan. Like, I just need to hear more about it to be like... But like, no matter what, like, these are the characters we like came up with in the show. These are our characters, so like, obviously we're going to be protective over them. So, even if they kind of look like the enemy here, it's also at the same time, it's like, I kind of don't care.
I don't.
It's terrible, but
I'm with Aaron and the Scouts wholeheartedly. I don't know. I've been thinking about it like a lot. Like, I really blame the Marleys.
Oh yeah,
completely. I don't think
it's
either the Eldons are really to blame. They started obviously the whole thing.
Well, that's why I say it's a human problem.
Yeah.
Because if, like I said, we need to know what Aaron's plan is, but like what he wants to do. But it seems like he's also kind of just starting the same cycle over again in a way, you know?
Well, man, I got to be honest with you,
because the way they show Gabby makes it seem like
what they did to them what they were doing to them on the island. Because obviously it's King Reese and the Tybor family that are to blame.
In a way, yes.
Because they set everything up. Because the whole Marley thing wasn't even real, right?
So they set up
that guy. They made up that story.
Yes.
The Marley guy.
Yeah.
So like they did that and like allowed. I think we talked about this before the last one. Like to allow. So I blame them the most. Then the Marleys. But I'm like Aaron, like they made them, they injected them, sent them into the island, intentionally destroyed the walls, slaughtered everybody in those walls, killed Aaron's family. I think they are getting what they deserve.
So it's like I was saying,
you know what I mean?
Like we watched all that happening, so it's burned in our heads, just like it is for the I'm assuming for those characters, like it happened to them. So of course they're going to take it out on the other group. But like, if we had if we got to watch a full season of what it was like before Marley took over, and it was the Eldians we might feel a little different.
No, I do feel like that the Eldians that are in the internment camps, I don't see them as like different. You know what I mean? I do know that they're like trying to prove themselves to the Marley, but like I know like deep down like they hate the Marley. They have to.
Oh, of course.
So like they are ultimately on the same side as Aaron. So like I'm not putting them in the thing, and I don't think like I'm hoping he's not killing like too many of them.
Well,
you know what I mean? But I do know that some of them, if not a lot of them, might have to die in Aaron's plan. And
that's what
I still won't.
I'm like, I don't want to speculate.
I don't think I'll bail on Aaron still.
Yeah,
I still don't think I will.
I don't want to like speculate too far without knowing
what exactly he's gonna do. Right,
because like it could be anything, and like the way I kind of see it going is like maybe he kind of builds. I don't want to call it a cult, but like I guess kind of like his nation
like
of
following.
People. Yeah, right. Like their home is the walls, like the island in a way. Like so. Maybe like if they after this battle, do they go back there and do any of the Eldians that were there like join up on his side?
Well, I think it's like we talked about. Like I think that once whatever the outcome of this is, then you have to deal with the whole rest of the world.
Well, yeah,
you know what I mean. Too. So like it's not over. It's not like whoever wins like gets to go reside back in their place and just like
Well, that's why I'm curious to see, are they going to end this half of the season wrapping the Marley arc up, like, and when I say that, I don't mean like completely with all the characters, but like, I mean as far as like being on this side of it, like, you know,
seeing as this show goes, dude, I can see this thing with everybody dead, that the continent takes over the Titans, and like the Titans are no more. And we lose all of everybody. That
just reminded me, like my thought on I had some extra thoughts like after we watched the episode last week, like of Gabby. Like, it's like, obviously we talked about like how it mirrored Aaron so much when he was a kid. But like, I could totally see like, they're definitely going to touch on this repetitive cycle thing. And I think it's going to go through her. Because I think she's going to be one of Aaron's big nemesises going forward. Like, just kind of in a way like Reiner was. I don't know how that plays out, but I kind of feel like I see that coming.
Yeah.
And then I'm wondering if I feel like Aaron will probably be like, yeah, I know how you feel. You know, like
Yeah,
I could see them having a chat
where
like
they
that.
where they kind of form some kind of a relationship, like.
Well, I still don't think they're gonna be friends. I think they're enemies.
But like some kind of respect thing, you know what I mean? Possibly,
You know,
or not, or they kill each other.
You know what's funny? I was just watching random reactions to like older, like season 2 episodes from Attack, and I was just watching them, and it was the episode where they're up, Reiner, Berthold, Ymir, and Eren are up in the trees after they took Eren, and at one point, it just had me watching it. It was funny because Eren tells Reiner, he goes, "I'm just gonna let you know."
I'm gonna kill all of
and
them.
I was like, that's so funny because after the episode we just watched, when he shakes his hand, and that was so cool.
Like when he is holding his hand, and he like, because it's just the tone of his voice,
yeah,
and like, because that was one of the coolest things.
They have you believe in him for like a second.
That way you're just like, oh, he's gonna
try and recruit him.
Turn around, like they're gonna do it, and then he's just like, I did swear that I was gonna kill all of you.
I did
like,
say that.
Oh my goodness!
As the lightning starts.
This is awesome.
It's this goddamn. Every episode is like that now. It seems.
But yeah, and now Levi's back, and like
everyone's
back in like such a fucking blaze of glory. Like
we were just talking about before we started out.
The coolest when he was just like, they are the devil. They're the devils from paradise, you know. And then it's just like Levi's face, like in his face.
So there's a couple of things I don't need to see. I want to see in this episode. I want to get an update on what Zeke's doing. You know, what happened to him. When I rewatched the episode, when they separate the cart, or when they separate Jaw, Cart, and Zeke, whoever, I'm pretty sure that might be Armin. If it is, it means he grew a little bit, which would be funny because he's the Colossal Titan. But it's a blonde somebody, and Cart recognized him. Whoever it was. So it's somebody we know, and I'm thinking it's blonde hair.
Gene.
No, we saw Gene fighting, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I think he was also there at a certain point, too, though, when we saw him in the first episode. But, like, he gets whoever that character is, if it is Armin, they looked at Zeke and they go, no, they're needed by the docks or something like that. So he got separated somewhere. We don't know what happened to Reiner and Falco, if they survived or not.
Right.
I'm guessing they did, at least Reiner for sure.
Reiner for sure, but...
There's a lot.
A lot going on.
I feel like it's all going to be packed into these episodes.
Right, and obviously we haven't talked about it on camera yet, but, like, we completely forgot that Zeke is Dinah's son also, and that's why he can control these guys.
I just responded to a comment.
I know, that's why I'm saying.
As we're recording this, I think today we put out, what was it, episode 3?
3.
Yeah, for season 4. And I had to respond. I was like, let me nip this in the butt real quick.
Right, yeah.
It was 2 days after I think we recorded it.
You were like here, or I called you, we were talking, and I was like,
how did we forget that?
No, what? Yeah, of course he can control him. He's got Dinah's blood in him.
And if I'm not mistaken, right before you texted me that, I think I also noticed it. I'm like, wow, what? Why didn't we remember that?
Idiots. Well, because we're in love with Eren, apparently.
Yeah.
And we're like tunnel vision.
Mm-hmm. Always what it is.
Trying.
All right, let's watch it.
Let's do it.
If you guys want to watch the next episode early, go check out our Patreon. We have that there as well as full length.
Boss.
I love how he's using his old gear still.
Why would he change?
Right. I love that line, the devils. Oh shit, Cart.
Got him.
That's pretty cool. I like her a lot.
She is cool.
Because she's like sweet too. That's so weird. Oh shit! Did she just pop out of it?
She tried to get him. He hardened it.
Oh yeah. Who's this?
East.
Is that Zeke? Oh yeah. He's smiling. I'm telling you. I think he's on our side. I'm either going to be horribly wrong or completely right. Yeah. These two are going to become enemies for the rest of the show, I think. Oh, what? Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think you might be.
Or they're just faking us out even more. Very interesting. Because it could go either way, you know? I can't tell how they're doing this. This fucking show, man. It's so crazy.
Crazy episode.
All right, we're to 10 seconds in.
That's before the intro. It's so cool already. Oh, he just made like a thing? Or no?
I was gonna wonder that, like just like Aaron did with the cannon, remember?
No, I didn't. I think that's his hand.
Yeah, I know, but he did something similar, was what I'm saying. That's so creepy, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, and she's... Oh. That's even creepier. Attaboy. I'm still, like... These are the only two I'm rooting for. You know? Just because I felt terrible for Falco.
Oh, he did make a thing.
Yeah. Just like I... Yeah. They could do that, like, half shit, whatever it is. I think he just needed a purpose. And I think now protecting these kids might be it. I'm not convinced. I think there's something up with Beast. I feel like he's like half-assed trying right now. Oh! God. I like how they just pop in and out now. I have plenty. Oh, Jesus Christ! How is he so good? He's like limitless. He is the attack type. Yeah. He never stops.
And he's got the founding.
Yeah.
Hanji hasn't been there. You know what I mean?
Well, who knows? They might be doing something else. Armin, we haven't seen. That's what it is. I forgot about Armin. Oh, baby. I think Colossal's showing up. Oh, shit. Look how long his arms are. That's crazy. Oh. Oh. He doesn't give a shit about anyone but him. Yep. Oh. They're gonna see his head pop up. Oh, they're gonna be like, shit. He literally just walk in and just destroy everything. That's all he has to do.
He's going to.
Yes. I love how it's Armin, too. Armin finally gets to fight, you know? So much shit going on. Oh!
Got him. You wanted me. Here I am, bro.
I think this might be a setup, though. Because Levi was looking at a watch like he had something timed.
Yeah,
he smirked when he saw him.
Sharpshooter.
Yep. Oh, she missed. Nope, never. You just met our friend Sasha.
Missed. Right between the eyes.
I couldn't have been more dead red.
Gotcha.
Right in the eye.
Gotcha. I love them.
They're whooping their ass.
They're so badass, bro.
I'm just so happy for them that they're getting their revenge.
I love them.
Damn, she's just barely going. Oh. That'll do it. Look at that new do on Armin. I like it. Oh. It's so weird. Is this like a total mirror of season 1, you know?
Except done correctly.
Yeah. In our eyes. He just shit whipped him right in the face. Ooh. Oh, nice though. Damn. Oh.
Got him the.
Yeah. Got him to do it again. He rare noticed it. Interesting.
Get him to bite it.
Yeah. What the hell's that?
Plane.
Who is this?
I told you they had stuff.
No, it's Hanji. There she is. Goddamn right. Not so quick. Oh yeah. What was his feet?
Yep. I can't jump around.
Jesus Christ. Bite. Oh my. He's just gonna go. He's literally using it. This is so ridiculous. Oh. Oh, this is ridiculous. Because in his head he's like, I don't want to fight. Because he knows if he keeps hearing that, he's going to want to fight. Yup. I love his entrances too. Oh, he's so cool. I love his music when he comes in too.
He's got a little bit of a different look too.
Why does he look so different? Oh, God. That might have been the craziest episode we've watched.
That was so wild.
It felt like every 30 seconds we're both like, what the fuck?
That was so wild.
And once again, they end it where it's some big fight's about to happen again.
About to.
It's literally, what, 3 in a row now? This will be the 3rd one where it's been ending where a big fight's about to happen. This was...
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 or 3 in a row. It's ridiculous. 3 cliffhangers in a row, I should say.
Yo, they took out... they're so fucking impressive.
Like I said, the amount of technology they have now is wild. Like, and I guess it does. Like, I think we had talked about it before, but like the fact that even though it's only been 3 or 4 years, I think it's been 4 though.
4, yeah.
But even if, it doesn't sound like a long time, but like you got to think like they probably were sending spies and collecting information, and they were already smart as hell to be over there to begin with. They just didn't have the resources or the like. Oh, right, I didn't think of that.
Right, and now you have access to the rest of the world.
Right. I mean, granted, they have to kind of be sneaky about it, but I'm sure they figured out how to get shit. You know.
Right.
They had to look at the shit. Look at that giant blimp, air blimp, or like assault.
Aaron
blimp.
was incredible.
He's so like damn powerful. Like now, did he eat?
No, he was about to bite him and
No, Warhammer.
No, Galliard crushed her and ate her.
But so doesn't that usually...
Oh, I don't know. He was drinking the blood, so it's possible. But...
It looked like he was like waiting to see if anything happened, you know?
And some did. You saw his eyes, like...
Yeah, but I don't know if... Because I could be wrong. Somebody comment if I'm wrong, but like... Isn't it like when you eat a Titan, like you don't stay the same way you looked when you ate it? Like you turn in, don't you... But I could be wrong because it may be different because he's already 2 other Titans, you know?
We haven't seen that happen.
Well, yeah, we saw...
The dad ate what's-her-face, and he didn't change into anything. He was the dude in the...
That's true.
The big dude, he didn't change.
Well, also, yeah, but her Titan didn't look... The Founding Titan doesn't really have a look, per se, like, compared to, like, the Armor Titan and Cart, you know? Those are, like, wildly different than... Yeah. That's where, like, Aaron's... Like, the Attack Titan and the Founding Titan are kind of similar in look. Like,
right.
There's nothing, like... They have power, crazy power, but they're not... Like, it doesn't look like a power, you know?
Yeah, well, that's the Attack Titan. Right, we don't know what she looks like.
But I think you are right. I don't think anything does happen. But if he is officially the Warhammer, I don't understand how he could be stopped. Also,
he can't.
Maybe he can't use it because, well,
the Warhammer didn't need anything special.
No, what I'm saying is it works totally different.
Oh, I don't know how that would work because if that was one of Ymir's original powers,
well, no,
how would she have used it?
So what I'm thinking is if he's like about to like go into Titan mode, maybe he's powerful enough to be like, all right, I want to go into Attack Titan mode, or I want to go into Warhammer mode. So if he picks to go into the Warhammer, he's going to look just like more or less what she did, and he's going to have to do the same setup. No, I think it would
be a combination of the two. It would be like Attack Titan with like...
Or he just looks like the Attack Titan and can start forming shit. That would be awesome.
Right.
If he could do that, good luck, everybody.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And then you got Armin. I mean, the only thing that's going to stop Armin is Armin. You know what I mean?
That's always the case, though.
Yeah. Like that, he's the only one.
Yeah, but he's different than Aaron. Like he might have like
well, that's what I mean. Like he might not do that again. Like, that's why he did it in the water.
What did he say? He said something like, I think he was referring to like talking about Aaron. He's like, oh, so this is what you felt like. Or no, he was referring to Berthold. No. I'm sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah, Berthold.
But yeah, like he seems to be struggling with it as where Aaron's not.
Well, it's Aaron's just like because that's what Berthold did. Like he just made like the entrance and killed minimal people, but still killed people.
Right. It's crazy how like it's watching that episode specifically too. It's like this is such a. It feels like I'm watching the first season just in reverse.
Yeah.
You know, like the same
And higher
situation is
technology.
happening. Right. And just a different looking, but for the most part, once they're in
And
the
not
town, it's
against
similar.
mindless titans. This is only battles against the intelligent.
Yep. And then I'm convinced. I know they didn't like outright say this, but I'm 100% positive, or I'm 99.9% positive now. Zeke is definitely working with Aaron, because when he first came in, he was not fighting he was not trying to kill. He was not. He killed a couple people with the rocks initially, but he just seemed to be half-assing it. And then the thing that really sold me was when Levi was looking at the watch. He was like, "Does he have what is he waiting for?"
I think that was waiting. He was just waiting for Armin,
Did he attack at the Beast at the same time that Colossal, or was it right before?
Colossal exploded, and then the person, like the cart said, or Galliard said, "This is their attack," and like all like the scouts started like doing something, and then at that moment, Beast went to go do something and he got sliced in the back. That's why I'm not sure. Like it was weird how he entered and he didn't like enter like throwing stuff.
It makes me feel like the writers purposely or the writer.
It does seem like it's definitely a possibility. I can like see it being a possibility.
Because you saw in that first sequence of the episode how they almost seemed to be like they were trying to trick us into making it like we should be thinking this, you know. So if they're putting that in there, that makes me think he definitely is, you know.
I don't know. But I do believe that he does want to kill Levi.
Oh, that's what I think.
I mean, like
I think he was saying that like, come on, Levi, come out and play, even though he was in on the plan, and Levi like had a smirk on his face because he's like, this will be fun, because he knows he's gonna get to like pretend kill. Like
I don't know.
I don't know why. Not pretend kill, but like
right
defeat him again, even though like
because he didn't pull him out of there. He just cut.
I think they're gonna have another battle in the future,
unless he killed him, which I don't think he did because he didn't like burn up.
I know I'm doubling down on this theory, and I usually don't like to do that, but this one made me like double down.
There are a lot of things happening that are pointing to like that where like I don't think
I would look like an idiot if I was wrong.
I don't think that you would.
Okay.
Right.
That's all I needed to hear. I don't care what you guys say in the comments.
I'm not saying that I think it's gonna happen because I'm still like on the fence about it, but I can see it going that way.
Right. And then there was so everyone has a new look. I love Armin's new look. Armin looks like so much more like
great.
Armin just looks like grown up.
Aaron looks great.
I love Aaron's new look. Costas is the only one
I don't know that I don't know what the problem is.
I don't hate it at all. I'm just saying it's the most shocking. I think she's the most
just because she has the short hair.
And there's something different about her. I know it's a different animation studio, but like her nose is totally different in this season.
Oh, I didn't even really notice.
It looks like it's more like pointed, like the bottom part of her nose is like pointed up more. So I don't know what it is. I have to like look at it closely. That's what it just seems like. I could be wrong though.
Well, check it out. I don't know. I didn't mind it. You know what the problem is I'm distracted so much by the scout uniform that they're wearing, like the 3D gear or whatever, the ODM gear, whatever. I don't know if the ODM gear is the whole suit now or what it is, but I love the whole suit.
It makes it's almost like armor in a way, I think.
Pretty kinda.
And I don't think it does anything armor wise.
That's what I mean. Like it's just like a bodysuit,
right? But maybe
a body harness for all. Because
if you watch they have like it looks like the guns, and then it's one piece. It connects to this like mechanical harness, and it moves with. You can see it like joints. It moves with it. It's really cool. And then, but I love the fact that Levi still uses the old gear. It makes me happy. Because he's like an old man stuck in his ways. He's like, why would I change this up if I can kill anybody? I can do whatever I want with this old gear. Why do I need your new gear?
Nobody can come close to me with this stuff. Yeah.
Right. There's no reason for me to use it. I really love.
I love Levi so much.
I do think though the fact, and they built it up again in this one by having that little "I'm here for Levi." He's my like these two. They're building it up, so I think they're gonna have an epic showdown at some point before the end of this show.
But that would be contradict your.
Well, I told you about this before we started recording. My theory with this isn't that he's
on their side, just that he's helping Aaron.
I think he's always looking out for his own what he thinks is right in his head, but he realizes he's smart enough to realize right now, okay, I have no chance if I'm going to stay fighting on this side, so let me join him. And who knows? We don't know. Like I said, we don't know what Aaron told him to convince him to do it. If it is true,
if that's true, yeah.
You know,
that's the key.
It could be something crazy that like some memory that he had that he was able like they did something, like he learned something and told Zeke, and Zeke's like shit. Like you're right. Like okay, Now I know, all right, I'll help you out here. We'll do this, blah, blah, blah. Something, I don't know. But I think in the future, they're going to butt heads again. Because I think in the core of it, like I said, Zeke has what he thinks he has to do, which is right. Just like when he was a kid and he turned his dad in. And Aaron's the same way. And they're just going to eventually maybe agree on certain things. And then it's going to come down to it. I think they're going to end up disagreeing on most shit. Yeah. Before the end, you know? But, because I got to imagine if Zeke, depending on when Zeke goes, like, he only has, what, they said a year left at the beginning of this season. So by the end of this show, it probably won't exceed a year. Besides, like, I know time jumps and, like, towards the very end, but
it might.
A lot of and I can totally get it now because specifically that episode was just literally every 30 seconds. It was like, I was looking over it. I was like,
super intense.
Oh my God.
That was crazy.
It was one after another with everything. And then I totally forgot about Armin. And I was like trying to think in my head, I'm like, what are they going to do? I'm like, and then it reminded me, I'm like, shit, forgot about Armin. God damn. How did I forget about that?
Yeah, that was awesome. I loved everything about it.
And now we're going to have another fight between, I think Reiner, if I had
Reiner even looks different now. Like, I don't know what's going on
because he's fucked up maybe still.
Could be. But he had like those cool ass spikes.
Yeah, but I think that's not supposed to be like that, I don't think. Because that's not covering him. No, that's not really working as well.
But maybe that allows him to be a little bit faster. Maybe he worked on some kind of skill.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that or if it's because, but yeah, his face looked different.
Yeah, well, he had all of his hair and like his hair was different.
No, but we saw him with the same look he has in his human form in the first episode, and he looked.
It's got to be because he's.
I know that people have commented saying that the Titans look changes a little bit. Like that looked more CGI. That was definitely CGI, I think, compared to hand drawn.
What?
The way Reiner looked there, the armored.
Oh, maybe
he looked totally different there in that last scene.
Yeah.
Like his face design even looked a little different.
Yeah, I'm interested in finding out about that.
When I rewatch that one, I want to have to peek and then be like, figure out if I really like it or not.
I liked it at first glance.
At first glance, I was like, not terrible. Mm-hmm. Looks close enough. I'm not going to complain about it, but I don't know. I think him and Aaron are probably my favorite characters if I had to pick two.
Levi and Aaron. Levi first for me, I think.
Because I don't count Erwin anymore since he's gone. So I take him off the list because otherwise he's probably number one. But as of right now, what we're watching, it's Levi, it's Aaron, it's Reiner for me at least. Yeah. Those three. And I love all of them, but those three are the best. Aaron's just awesome.
So awesome.
He's so great.
Savage.
Oh, I love it. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.